Okay. Good morning.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay. So today we don't have Tanchip, so just us. Okay. Today I am a student. Okay. About Sotapanna.
And Tan Khan
Yeah.
is teacher. I'm
No,
student.
no.
I'm here
I
to.
didn't do any research. I have no idea.
I
I'm
am
student
here to
too.
learn.
I am a
เดี๋ยว
student as
กิน
well.
น้ำแป๊บหนึง
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So, any thoughts on Sotapanna?
I asked a question.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was described the two kind of people on the path to stream entry as Saddhanusari and Dhammanusari.
Yeah.
This Saddhanusari does not require meditation.
And then?
I don't. That's why I wanted to see. Not require. This is Sadhanusari. Not require meditation,
It does.
but it's not developed in the wisdom faculty.
Yeah.
However, it can attain Sotapanna.
Yeah.
Purely through faith.
No, that's just the stage.
This is just a stage on the path.
Mm-hmm.
But to achieve the Sotapanna, you do need both wisdom and everything.
Okay. So.
So, like, you know the enlightenment factors, Sati Sambhojanga, are these required for the stream entry as well?
No.
Are
But
these...
it will along the way.
Mhm.
It will be along the way, but.
So you don't need to be established in mindfulness.
You have to have. You have to have some form of mindfulness too.
But don't have to be at the Bojanga level.
No. Okay. Okay. So in that case, I will go through. Oh, deers running
on the road.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sometimes they do. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
อะไรเหรอ
Deers.
In the afternoon, sometimes they walk on the road. You know.
please ถ่ายคลิปมาให้หมอดู
It's gone.
อ้าวโอ้ยโถ
Sometimes they come very close. Not to us, but to the road.
Okay. So this is
mirror.
Okay. Mirror of the Dhamma. Yeah. And here a stream enterer is no longer bound to the neither world fixed in destiny with the enlightenment. Okay? So
neither
the devoid
NEITHER neither
No, this is different word.
I should say neither.
This is a different word.
ฮะเหรอ
Neither
neither word
This is different word. I mean, this means
Nether world.
So the devoid of these destination. the hell, the animal world, domain of ghosts, planes of misery, and bad destination. Yeah, so this is once you attained.
What are the planes of misery?
Miseries.
Is it not hell?
No, below ghosts, and there are so many others. That's why. Okay.
Kumbhanda.
Okay. So this is once you attain the Sotapanna. See, remember here, stream enterer. Haven't attained yet. Okay, enterer.
This is Sotapanna, again, a glimpse of Nibbana.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why their Saddha is so established.
Yeah.
Because they see what the final goal is.
Okay. So this is two. And the second one, the factors to be enlightened one. Sorry, factors to be stream enterer. The first factor is confirm confidence in the Buddha. Yeah. Second factor, confirm confidence in the Dhamma. And then third factor, confirm confidence in the Sangha. Okay. And then fourth one, so there are four factors. Okay. Four factors. And the fourth one is virtue. And particularly in the virtue they practice is unbroken. So one of the suttas says that the virtue here means 5 precepts. So 5 precepts is unbroken, and untorn, unblemished, unmolted, okay, molted, mottled, and freeing, free from this is a free from tanha, or the craving, okay, and praised by wise.
Is it free from raga?
Okay. Not complete free.
Just attenuated.
So this is the factors to be enlightened one. Sorry, if stream enterer. And the second factor is 4 Buddhis that we studied last session. Do you remember 4 Buddhis? What are they? What are the 4 Buddhis that we studied last session, 2 days ago?
สัพพุริสะ สัพพุริสะบัญญัติเดี๋ยวพบมีกัลยาณมิตรอ่ะ
Just 2 days ago we studied.
สัพพุริสะสัพพุริสะปัน
Okay, yeah, you can type. What are they?
แม่ตอนนี้เรียนแล้วกินไม่ได้ สังเสวะใช่ไหมสังเสวะ
สัพพุริสะ
ใช่ไม่ no
listen to the Sappurisa. Learn.
I forget.
What is the second one?
สัตธรรมฟังสัตธรรมอ่ะ
Sappurisa Saddhamma.
Saddhamma savana.
สัตธรรมสวนะสัตธรรมสวนะแล้วก็โยนิโสมนสิการ
Okay.
โยนิโสมนสิการสิการะถ้าปฏิบัติธรรมสมควรแก่ธรรม
And the last one.
ปฏิ
Saddhamma Patipada Pratipada
Dhammanu Dhamma Patipada.
Dhammanu Dhamma Patipada. Patipada or Patipatti?
ปฏิปทาเหรอ ปฏิปทาเหรอ
Patipatti.
ปฏิโอ้ยภาษายากจัง
Dhammanu Dhamma Patipatti.
ธรรมานุธรรมะ
Sapurisa Samsaya Saddhamma Savana Yoniso Manasikara.
What does it mean, Sappurisa Samseva?
เนี่ย have relation with กัลยาณมิตร
Form an association
from and
or associate with person.
association with wise wise one เหรอท่านคาน maybe more than one
Okay, wise ones.
สัทธรรมสวนะ listen listen to ธรรมะ
Attentively. To the Dhamma.
into อันเนี้ยเอาใช้คำ
Listen
ไหน
to the Saddhamma.
Saddhamma. Oh yeah, that's true. Not to any Dhamma, the true Dhamma.
มีโสมนะ
The good Dhamma.
อันนี้
Wise reflection. Wise attention.
consideration ใช่ป่ะ consideration by wise consideration by myself ใช่ป่ะ ด้วยตัวเองอ่ะ
Wise consideration. Yeah. Okay. Yoniso Manasikara. Wise consideration.
อันนี้
Dhammanu Dhamma Patipatti.
the last practice meditation ใช่ป่ะ
Practice no. Dhammanu Dhamma Patipatti.
ก็ปฏิบัติธรรมสมควรแก่ธรรมอ่ะ practice according to
Dhamma according to Dhamma practice.
ปฏิบัติธรรมสมควรแก่ธรรม
According to the Dhamma. This Dhamma is Saddhamma that you have again wisely considerated. Right? Not the Dhamma that you have heard from the wise one and immediately practiced. You have listened and you have thought about it, you have investigated, and then according to that you are practicing. So this is the second factor one need to be the stream enterer. Okay, the factors to be in stream enterer. These two factors needed. So number one, have a faith in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and a Sila. Okay, and then the second is having a good friend, Sappurisa. Okay? And here qualities of a Sotapanna. Okay, so qualities of a Sotapanna, see, eliminate 5 perils and enmities. possesses the 4 factors of stream entry and has clearly seen and thoroughly penetrated with wisdom. So 5 perils and enmities are 5 precepts. Okay, so these 5 precepts. And the 4 factors of stream entry is Triratana and Sila. And then clearly seen and thoroughly penetrated with the wisdom is Paticca Samuppada.
So experience Paticca Samuppada.
Yeah, understanding.
So where does this belief that some people have that you could arrive at stream entry purely through intellectual understanding of the Dhamma come from?
I don't know.
Is it just a later invention because they didn't want to meditate? Because I hear it a lot, you know. Yeah. It's like, oh, you know, in meditation, some people just sit for 3 hours. They don't know mindful. You can be mindful when you do day-to-day activity, and just all you need to do is study the Dhamma. I hear this a lot.
I don't know. Maybe that's coming from the second part here. This is the using only this factor, Woody factor, that you are listening the Dhammas from the one who knows. Yeah. And this leads to the Sotapanna. So probably they have taken only this factor.
But if they just go up to here.
Yeah, just go up to here.
Number 2.
Number 2, not all. Right?
Yeah, it's like everywhere the Buddha says this is the, you know, this is the way. Like in the Satipatthana said the direct path is practicing Satipatthana.
Yeah.
I was very confused by this. Because even when I wasn't very Buddhist, I always knew, okay, meditation is how you reach the goal.
And here again, Paticca Samuppada is not just like Anuloma understanding. You know the Anuloma, Patiloma, how it arises, how it vanishes, how it stays. Altogether, there are 44 types of jnanas.
So no.
Yeah, 44 types of understanding, wisdom.
ต้องรู้ทั้งโบสสายเกิดกับดับใช่ไหมเจ้าค่ะ
ใช่ yeah.
Even like
Anuloma, Patiloma, both.
Yeah.
There's
a lot to see. There's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
อนุโลมคือสายเกิดเหรอ
สายเกิด
โอเค
Even like, I mean, even something like contact, which seems so obvious, it's like it's hard to distinguish between like the contact on the mind and contact on the body, right? Like, it's so hard to discern the two. So like the other more complicated factors like the sankhara and sanya, that would take so long.
Bruce.
Oh, he's with the chainsaw then.
Yeah. So that's each factors in Paticca Samuppada has to be understood in very detail. Like similar to Ananda in Mahapadana Sutta. Not because at that time Ananda was just a Sotapanna. That's why he thought I understood Paticca Samuppada. Buddha said no.
Even then he didn't know it properly.
Yeah. See, like that. so this is a Paticca Samuppada.
This is sort of where I was confused about the instantaneous stream entry, because when you start, you know, like I'm assuming that as you go along the path, and the Paticca Samuppada is slowly sort of revealed to you, right? It's not revealed all at once. So how? Okay.
อินเทอร์เน็ตmy internet signal is interrupt โอ้ย ก่อนได้ยินหมอไหมเจ้าคะว้ายท่านสุชนได้ยินหมอไหม
ได้ยิน
Hello.
อ่ะโอเค
Okay, where we are?
โอ้อินเทอร์เน็ตมันแบบเดี๋ยวมาเดี๋ยวดับ
Okay, so here again, so another factor is when a noble disciple. This is from the Anguttara Nikaya. When a noble disciple understand as they really are the origin and the passing away, the gratification, the danger, and the escape, in the case of the five aggregate subject to clinging. And this is the first factor. So there's five aggregates, and the second is the six senses, six faculties. So there's two faculties. Then a bhikkhu, then he or she calls a noble disciple who is a stream enterer, no longer bound to the world fixed in destination. So one has to understand about the five aggregate and how the six faculties conditions. So that's why being Sotapanna is not easy.
It's the hardest step, isn't it? To go from a Putarjana to that.
Yes. So this is first you have to understand about the five aggregates, and then how the six senses works. And when you're talking about the six sense working, then you're talking about the vipassana, pure vipassana, understanding that how it arises and how it falls and how it engages and how it what's called this trigger.
So when it comes to like got an advanced stage vipassana where you can remain mindful throughout, is that necessary? Like because I mean I heard it said that to know that you're unmindful you need to be mindful. So like let's say in an hour of sitting, you are mindful that for that total hour you don't lose your sati at all. Is that necessary to be able to see things at this level?
Maybe, not sure.
It was quite interesting when I realized and I heard that you have to have mindfulness to know that you're not mindful. So in a way, when you lose your mindfulness and you realize you're not mindful, that's strengthening your mindfulness. So I was thinking, aren't you in that case always mindful? Because even if you're not mindful and you realize it, soon as that you come back.
You have to remember that this is next session, next slide will come. That in order to be a Sotapanna, you have to understand the Eightfold Noble Path too. So when you know Eightfold Noble Path, Sammasati is there too. But the degree, I don't know how much needed. So like the second,
so Sammasati is not Sati Bojanga.
It's a part on there, So like this, where is that benefit? Okay, so now we'll see. Go along the way. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I have gone. Patisamuppada. Or maybe I forgot to type it somewhere here. Patisamuppada.
Can one remain mindful if they enter the jhanas? Like
They are mindful of the object, yes.
Mhm.
Concentrated.
Mhm.
But no sampajanya.
Okay. That's why if there's no insight.
Yeah. And so this is again, Thankal can explain about it.
No,
He read.
very confused.
So this is from Kitagiri Sutta.
When
ศรัท
when
ธา
we are simply experiencing with bare attention
Mhm.
and we are not trying to conceptualize during meditation,
Yeah.
is that in a way is there a lack of sampajanya in that case when you're not trying to conceptualize something? Like
You're not conceptualizing, yes. And then?
so does that mean you're not properly understanding it, or like it's hard to
Can you move over there?
okay.
Okay. So when you are mindful of that object, you're not conceptualizing it. At that time, you're knowing that object, the true nature of it. You're not interfering with the object.
I just know it.
You will see how it change. You understand?
Yeah, I see.
You will see, like this object.
Yeah.
Suppose this is this one something.
I see it wax and wane.
Yes.
I see it increase and decrease in power and vanish and.
So there's three words used. That's called uppati titi banga. So ability to know that that is the.
Is that sampajanya?
That's a sampajanya.
Okay, that's good.
So actually here,
the sort of the flux that you experience.
Yeah.
And having the sort of, it's not really knowledge as in it's not conceptualized or not logically analyzing it, but it's just the sort of bare instinct that okay, this is changing. And that's sampajanya.
When we conceptualize, that means we are bringing our perception
and our conditioning into it.
We are conditioning that, and which is not the reality, because that's our perception, our understanding.
I think I was brainwashed by education into thinking that to know something, to understand something, you are required to conceptualize. You are required to analyze.
Yeah.
And that was such a, well, I think still is, like a huge weakness. It's like this sort of instinct and this like feeling like there is a necessity to know, okay, what is this, and wanting to analyze it, wanting to conceptualize it, because it's just the way that we've been brought up and we've been taught is how you understand something instead of just watching it or with their attention.
And that's it's a form of knowledge that you are explaining from the limited capability of the words of our perceptions. It's like when we have a pain, we will be thinking only pain, and that blocks all other knowledge.
Conceptualizing, turning into a thing.
Yeah, and with that, everything is blocked.
Yeah, because that experience stops in the boundary of pain.
Yeah,
you can't see outside the boundary of pain. You can only. It's a big. Do you think people who are not educated or someone who started at a very young age to meditate, they are less hindered by this issue?
It's up to the person's temperament, his or her understanding, attitude. Sometimes they can be very stubborn.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be developed some form of ego. That I've been meditating, and then particularly when you got this worldly gains, loka dhammas, then it can be very easy to split away.
It's like when people, when you try to, I don't know, it's like it's a trap that you can fall into, like the using the meditation to increase your ego.
Like that. Manit, you okay?
Do you think this is where a Saddhanusari would be quite strong in this
I
sense?
try to listen.
I will show you Saddhanusari, Dhammanusari here. See? There are two kinds of stream enterings. Two ways going into the stream enterer. The first one is a faith follower, Saddhanusari. So it's the six senses are impermanent, changing, and becomes otherwise. One who places faith in these and resolves on this, then thus forthful.
Okay.
So have faith and
Indeed.
resolves.
Okay.
And the Dhammanusari, one who have accepted thus. Thus here means this. This up to here. Thus, after being pondered, pondered, yoniso manasikara, to a sufficient degree with a wisdom.
It's called a Dhamma follower.
Dhammanusari.
I want to be this. Dhammanusari. I want to be this type.
Dhammanusari.
Do you get to have a choice? So, is it right for me to say that the Dhammanusari way requires a lot more energy than a Saddhanusari? Because pondering and Yoniso Manasikara requires mental energy. Whereas if you're a Saddhanusari, it's like you have faith in the fact that, okay.
But again, the faith only here, not just the faith. You have a understanding, basic understanding too. Patita Samutpada and Eightfold Noble Path.
There is wisdom.
But not understood completely. That's why. And the second one is you have pondered and you like have seen vaguely that this is how it works. And you have experienced it. Dhamma no Dhamma Patipatti here. So this is from Kitagiri Sutta. You can go and read furthermore, particularly the Atthakatha explanation on that.
Okay.
And next one, so destruction of the three feathers and attainment. Attainment. Okay, so there are three ways. So this is the first one. Destruction of three feathers. Okay, and so this is a destruction of three feathers, and that person, yes.
Feather, what's the meaning? What's the meaning
feathers? Niwon.
Niwon.
Sakaya Ditti. Not Niwon.
Sakaya Ditti, Vichikichcha, Silabbata. Okay.
Okay, so this is destruction of the three feathers. And so this first group, once they have eliminated, overcome these three feathers, they will reborn 7 times at most in any realms, from human world to the celestial world. Remember, they will not be reborn below human beings. See here, below human beings. Here, they will not be reborn even the animals. Animals is the closest to the humans. Okay. So they will reborn from the human world to the heavenly world, but they will not be reborn in the Brahma world. Okay? And the second group, the destruction of 3 feathers, and then leaves 2 to 3 lives in good families. So they are reborning again and again as a humans,
but in a good family.
But in a good families. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Because I was thinking, if you were born in years after becoming a Sotapanna and you were born, you would have no sense of self, right?
Yeah.
And that would be quite not a very good experience if you're born in a terrible terrible place.
Okay. So this is a 1-1. And the last one,
ท่านสุชน
yes,
เดี๋ยว
yes.
หมอสงสัยอย่างนะถ้าคือสมมุติว่าชาตินี้นะสมมุตินะว่าชาตินี้ท่านสุชนเป็นพระโสดาบันแล้วอะทีนี้ถ้ามาเกิดอีก2-3 ชาติอะพอเกิดปั๊บเนี่ยก็จะจำได้เลยไหมว่าตัวเองเคยเป็นพระโสดาบัน
ไม่แน่นอน not sure.
บางทีอาจจะต้องมาฝึกใหม่ใช่ไหม
Yeah. So the question was, suppose you attain the Sotapanna and you return back as a human beings, will you remember that you are a Sotapanna?
Oh, yeah.
So it's not sure. Can't be sure, because the ability of each individuals are different. But the character will be there, the temperaments, and within a few moments probably will pick it up. Just need like a sunlight to blossom the lotus flower. Just need someone to just pick it, like a Visakha Upasika, just hearing one Dhamma, she was attained and Sotapanna, like that.
So the previous life experiences.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why not sure whether they will realize or not, but their temperament will be different. The understanding of the world will be different.
And they are on the track of the Dhamma, right?
Yeah. And their faith will not change. Immediately after they see monks or they see the Dhamma, and the faith immediately just sprouts.
หมายถึงว่าพอมาเกิดอีกชาติอีก2-3 ชาติเนี่ยก็อาจจะต้องมาฝึกใหม่อีกแล้วก็มาไต่ขึ้นเป็นพระโสดาบันใหม่อย่างเงี้ยใช่ไหมเจ้าค่ะ
Yeah. And each birth that person has taken in a human world, they will not break the 5 precepts. That's the important. They will not break the 5 precepts. So in the last group, once they have destroy the 3 feathers, they will reborn only once.
Yeah. I want to be this group.
Sakadagami also once return, but the Sotapannas also, there's one category they can attain within one lifetime.
I also kept hearing about the Chula Sotapanna. What is that?
Okay, I don't know. I have to look at it.
I think it's only in the commentaries or something. I just saw it somewhere. I was like, what?
Probably Chula Sotapanna, that you have completed all these for just sometimes. It's like a Nibbana is minor Nibbanas. Every moment you have attained free from greed, hatred, and delusion, and such a bliss state. That's temporarily minor attainments. Probably same with that. Chula Sotapanna is.
You see it once. Is the feeling of boredom viraga?
You have no. This freedom of bored, that in general understanding is like simply emotion. Viraga is something that you have seen the reality, and out from there you have the compassion. It's not like bored and you can't, one doesn't want to do anything. No, not like that. It's viraga is something, the feeling of a kindness and compassion generated out of it, and that is viraga.
Okay. So easy.
Okay. So there are 6 benefits in realizing the fruit of a stream entry. Okay. One is fixed in the good Dhamma, incapable of decline in the Dhammas and moral practices. One's suffering is delimited on knowledge.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay. One comes to possess knowledge not shared by others. So here again, remember, not shared by others. Yeah. That comes to the second factor here.
So you experience knowledge that basically cannot be shared because they cannot be expressed through linguistics.
Knowledge that we acquire is from here, see, others. But the one who has attained the stream enterer, then they don't, okay, it's not from someone's understanding. And here again, one who has clearly seen a causation, so it's a paticca samuppada. Okay. And then the last one, clearly seen causally arising phenomena. Yeah, so there's 2 things here. So these are the 6 benefits.
So you see that there is this is the
อะไรอ่ะ the last ท่านสุชน the last what's the meaning
This is from Sariputta's discussion with the Buddha.
Okay.
arising phenomenon ท่านสุชน I don't
เหตุปัจจัยให้
understand
เกิด เหตุปัจจัยให้เกิด
Sabbant hetudam hedupabbava sabbantam
นิโรธธรรมันติ เยธัมมาเหตุปภวาเตสังเหตุตถากโต
เยธัมมา
ธัมมาเหตุปภวา I forgot the complete one. Okay. So this is the benefits of realizing the Sotapanna. So I'm just giving you a brief an overview of it. What is the Sotapanna about, and how one can attain. People can talk about Sotapanna a lot, and they even think that, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. With that, I can be Sotapanna. Yeah? But
like a checklist.
I've done this, I have done that, and then can be a Sotapanna. But important is checking this, whether am I following these factors or not. Do you have a faith in the Buddha? Do you have a faith in the Dhamma, the unshakable faith? Not just a faith, the faith, unshakable Dhamma. It's an unshakable faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. So that's quite important. Monit, do you have anything to say?
no ไม่รู้จะพูดอะไรอ้าวสัญญาณเน็ตไปอีกแล้ว
Not a signal, it's me. Okay.
Signal from hand.
So this is just a overview, knowledge about the Sotapanna. Sometimes people, let's say so-called true Buddhists, they may have faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Even the faith in the Sangha can be shaken by hearing someone's behavior. And this one, we have to think of one of the stories comes in the Dhammapada, that one of the gentlemen, he wanted to invite the monks. And in that temple, he knows that one of the monk or junior monk was behaving badly. He wasn't practicing in accordance with the Dhamma Vinaya. And somehow on that day, he wanted to have a monk to offer a dana. And it happened that no monks are available apart from that particular monk who he doesn't like. But the temple gave this monk as a representation of the temple, the Sangha. So he, with respect, invited him, wash his feet, and then took him to the home and well-prepared sheets, give a good food, dana, and offered and listened the Dhamma with the faith in him. And once this monk went back to the temple, his fellow friends came and asked him, "Oh, we thought that you didn't like this monk. How come you invited this monk to your home for the dana, and you have well fed him?" At that time, this man said to his friend that, well, he is not a monk. He is representing the Sangha. He is representing the Sangha. Sangha is always pure. Sangha is always worthy of respect, worthy of hospitality. Yeah. So I am inviting the Sangha to my home, and I am doing the Sangha dana, not to this a particular monk. Yeah. So that's why this is the unshaken faith. Unshaken faith. And if you remember when we were looking at the danas, the Sangha dana, Buddha said that even even the monks are not practicing in accordance with the Dhamma Vinaya, but if you are offering to the Sangha, it has got more benefits, more merits. You remember? Yeah? So similarly here, one has to develop this unshakable faith in the Sangha. Nowadays, we see that lay disciples are complaining about monks' behavior. And they are saying that they are true Buddhists. No, they are just burning the fire inside their own homes. They have to understand that as unshakable faith. Yeah, like that. And then the second one, the third one, the fourth one is the virtue, the sila, the 5 precepts. Let's say only 5 precepts. As being a Buddhist, you're supposed to be practicing in accordance with the 5 precepts. Yeah. And before you're going and checking someone else, you have to ask yourself that whether you are practicing in accordance with the 5 precepts or not. Do not try to find the faults on others. See yours first.
Do you know this Goenka program in Indian prisons? So there was a prisoner who went through it and became quite faithful, and he was saying anything can be forgiven, any crime can be forgiven, because it can be you can still attain enlightenment. Like anything can be erased. So if you cannot ever forgive someone for something they've done, it is something you are guilty of as well, either through mind or action. So if I cannot forgive someone for being a transgressor, it means that I'm projecting my own guilt into that person. So if you say it's okay, anyone can be forgiven, even that terrible person, it means that I am clean, my heart is clean from that.
So that's what forgiveness is not about you're giving to them, you're getting something.
You're lightening the load.
Okay, so that huh?
I don't understand what Tan Khan said.
Okay, speak loud.
In Goenkaji, he has his he's got a program in Indian prisons where they teach mindfulness meditation to prisoners to rehabilitate them. And there was this one prisoner who went through the program and gained benefit from it. And he was saying that anything can be forgiven. Any bad thing that someone has done can be forgiven. So if someone doesn't want to forgive someone for something they've done, it's because that person too is guilty of that. Either in he didn't say it, but I'm assuming either in thought or in action. Because if you can't forgive someone, it's because you have a guilt in your own heart that this is something you would have decided to done, or this is something you did in the past, or something you are capable of doing in the future because of your mindset. So if you can truly forgive someone, you are also cleaning your own heart of that own guilt.
Do you understand now?
No, please translate to me.
Okay, I will
สอนคนคุกใช่ไหมท่านโกเอนก้า
สอน
ไป
กรรม
สอ
ฐาน น
คน
ในคุก
ในคุก
forgive and forget.
แล้วคนคุกคนหนึ่งถามใช่ไหม
No, Tan Khal says one of the prisoners said that we can forgive anything, and that will make you freedom. Now here I will break it down here. See, forgive, forgiving. Yeah, and now if you break it here, this is for giving, not to keeping. If you keep, you suffer. You're not free. You are also guilty of that because you're keeping.
You're tainted.
You're tainted, yeah. So that's why anytime when someone says something, someone does something, or that upsets you and you feel angry, or this is what is called forgiving. It is not for keeping, forgiving. Do not bring it. Do not take it. So give it away. Now, when you forgive, yeah, so forgiving. Now, what happens? Forget. Now, you have to forget too. You can't always remembering it. And now, here again, when you forget, forgiving and forgetting, and this is for forgetting. You get what you will get. You will get peace. You will get freedom. You will get happiness, release. Yeah. So that's why forgiving and forgetting is the key for the success. And there is nothing that we cannot forgive. Yeah? There is nothing. The moment when you forgive, you're free. Now you're getting something. Yeah?
Now I always forget everything.
Okay, I hope so.
I was thinking about this a lot, right? Okay, go on.
Maybe from Alzheimer.
Dementia. I was thinking, like, you see, when sometimes you see your own weaknesses in other people. I was thinking, you sort of see that in everyone. Like, I was thinking of my own strengths and weaknesses, and you see it in someone else's actions or words. And likewise, you can see your own goodness in others and their actions. And noticing that, I'm starting to feel like it's not really a fact that that person's character is similar to mine. That everyone's characters have different aspects that my character has. So it's like when it comes to something bad someone says or does, it is also, it's coming from the same place that the bad things I do and say come from, like it's coming from the same places. So there is really no reason to be angry or hate someone because they say or do something. Because it's, it's just the root cause of that. It's the root cause that I have as well, because I'm not free of the kilesas. So if I hate that person for being bad, then it's really no difference from the dvesha that that person has and the dvesha that I have.
Yeah.
It's really just the same. It's just a
It's
kilesa.
just the kilesa. The degree only different.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, why try to separate? Why try to say, okay, this person's dvesha is bad. It makes me angry, but my dvesha
It's also
is
bad.
it's also bad.
Yeah.
So, but I don't see it. I don't see that what I have is just as bad as what that person is expressing.
Yeah. But that's simple because of our ego. That this is me. I am better. I am good. We put it in that way. That's why Sakaya Ditti is still there. Because of that Sakaya Ditti, we see that we are not, they are.
I am right.
I
I am
right.
right to be hated. I'm right.
Yeah. But as you develop your Satipatthana, then gradually, so internally, externally.
This is the external contemplation.
Externally understanding that.
Is
And, and then in that case, what happens is that every action that a person is committing, you will see that as their action. And with that, you are generating the compassion towards them. That they didn't know, that's why they are committing. Which they know, they will not commit that. Because the reaction always painful. Vipaka. And in that way, what you will do is you will be observing them as it is. You will be not responding, nothing, not reacting. But you are generating the kindness and compassion towards that person's reaction. Like that.
Is that external contemplation?
I must go. I have appointment with plumber.
Okay. It's time to go as well. So I will see you on Friday. Okay? Take care. Satu.
Bye.
Thank you นมัสการลาเจ้า
น้ำ
ค่ะ
พรสาธุ